It has been a roller coaster week for the world of Destiny 2. What's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and like I just said, what a crazy week it's been already. Of course, first with the craziness going on with the Niobe Labs experiment, that event leading into the Burguzia Forge had, well, I'd say is pretty fair to say, a pretty mixed reaction from the community, and ultimately a quietly dished out concession from Bungie on just skipping over that challenge and opening up access to the Burguzia Forge for everyone to play in. And while we thought that was going to be the big news story of the week, we were caught off guard, blindsided by a huge announcement that Bungie made today on their website. And that announcement, of course, is that Bungie is splitting away from Activision and taking the rights of Destiny with them. That's right, Guardians, the Niobe Labs puzzle was so difficult that even Activision had to quit. I can't take credit for that one. I actually got it from the Destiny the Game subreddit where this news was first posted. That's right, Bungie is separating from Activision. They are no longer going to be using Activision as a publisher, and they are working with Activision right now to secure the full rights to the Destiny IP, so that they will be able to self-publish this game world they've created and carry it into the future, which is really incredible and unexpected news. I don't really think anyone out there except individuals who were probably already in the know really saw this sort of thing coming. And it's all detailed here in a blog posted by the Destiny dev team earlier titled Our Destiny. We're going to go ahead and read through this entire blog post and then give some of our thoughts on what this may mean for the franchise moving forward. It's some really exciting stuff. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in. When we first launched our partnership with Activision in 2010, the gaming industry was in a pretty different place. As an independent studio setting out to build a brand new experience, we wanted a partner willing to take a big leap of faith with us. We had a vision for Destiny that we believed in, but to launch a game of that magnitude, we needed the support of an established publishing partner. With Activision, we created something special. To date, Destiny has delivered a combination of over 50 million games and expansions to players all around the world. More importantly, we've also witnessed a remarkable community, tens of millions of Guardians strong, rise up and embrace Destiny, to play together, to make and share memories, and even to do truly great things that reach far beyond the game we share, to deliver a positive impact on people's everyday lives. We have enjoyed a successful 8-year run, and would like to thank Activision for their partnership on Destiny. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights for Destiny to Bungie. With our remarkable Destiny community, we are ready to publish on our own, while Activision will increase their focus on owned IP projects. The planned transition process is already underway in its early stages, with Bungie and Activision both committed to making sure the handoff is as seamless as possible. With Forsaken, we've learned and listened and leaned into what we believe our players want from a great Destiny experience. Rest assured, there's more of that on the way. We'll continue to deliver on the existing Destiny roadmap, and we're looking forward to releasing more seasonal experiences in the coming months, as well as surprising our community with some exciting announcements about what lies beyond. Thank you so much for your continued support. Our success is owed in no small part to the incredible community of players who have graced our worlds with light and life. We know self-publishing won't be easy. There's still much for us to learn as we grow as an independent global studio, but we see unbounded opportunities and potential in Destiny. We know that new adventures await us all on new worlds filled with mystery, adventure, and hope. We hope you'll join us there. See you Starside. And there we go, Guardians, that is the news. Basically, Activision and Bungie are splitting up. And in a surprising turn, Bungie is going to be getting the full rights to the Destiny franchise, basically meaning they can take this game world that they've built over the past 8 years and do whatever they want with it moving forward. I've seen a lot of different perspectives on this throughout the community, and of course, the relationship Bungie's had with Activision has always been a point of contention for some people out there. A lot of people have the wrong idea for kind of some of the levels of control that Activision might have had over Bungie. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk a bit about what I think we can expect from Bungie moving forward. They talked about it right there. They've turned things around with Forsaken, and they want to bring us more of that. That makes me really happy. But I think it's really important for players out there To not think that just because Activision is no longer in the picture, that suddenly all of Destiny's problems are solved. Unfortunately, despite the fact that we have great hope for the future, that might not necessarily be the case. A lot of the issues that have taken place with Destiny weren't really on Activision in the first place. A lot of the issues with the development of both D1 and D2 do generally find their responsibility at the feet of Bungie themselves. So while it's definitely exciting to see that Bungie is striking out on their own once again, it's important to remember that not every problem is solved now. For the most part, when it came to Activision's involvement with Bungie here, one of the biggest issues for Bungie was always that Activision kind of wanted that annual release. They always wanted a big content release, whether it was a big expansion like Forsaken or a brand new game like from D1 to D2, to drop basically each and every year. This is a story as old as the franchise. We remember what the content schedule was supposed to be originally for Destiny 1. It was supposed to have 2 content releases like The Dark Below and The House of Wolves. Before then, a major expansion in the fall. And then following that, it was supposed to be 2 more content releases, which we did not get after The Taken King dropped. But then D2 following in the next year. These were the kind of timelines that Activision really wanted from Bungie. And as we all know, that kind of content release schedule just wasn't feasible at the time. So now that Bungie is separating from Activision, I imagine those development timetables are definitely going to be changing, potentially allowing Bungie much more time and much more freedom to create the kind of game content that they want, without having, an Activision-imposed deadline hanging over their heads. That's probably going to be one of the biggest takeaways from this. With Bungie no longer having to constrain themselves to that strict annualized content release schedule, it gives them plenty of time and freedom to really create some exciting stuff, and I cannot wait to see what's going to be happening with this franchise moving forward. Oh, and additionally, this probably means that console-based exclusives are gonna be a thing of the past, which might actually be the best bit of news to come out of this, at least for some of us Xbox and PC players. Do not get me wrong, Guardians. This is exciting news, and we are in entirely uncharted territory with where this franchise could be heading in the future. But of course, do note that Bungie does still have that $100 million investment from NetEase, so we're probably still going to be seeing a mobile game or 2 come from them sometime in the future. But when it comes to Destiny, it looks like Bungie's in this for the long haul, and we can now truly say that the stars are indeed the limit. We all can't wait to see where you take this franchise in the future. As always, we'll see you Starside.